Parking can be a major headache in Sacramento, especially on a Friday night. Now one state lawmaker wants to create a parking bill of rights that could make it a little easier to find a spot. KCRA3's Natalie Brunell explains why valet companies aren't too happy about it.
Well, we've all been there, right? You pull up to a restaurant, you see some prime spots up front, but you can't park in them because valet is using them.
I think it's kind of a drag. It's pretty difficult.
Parking in downtown Sacramento.
It's premium around here.
Sometimes you can drive around for blocks and still not find a spot.
Well, I see a bunch of empty parking spots that nobody can park in.
Those spots reserved for valet companies.
I'm okay with one or two spots. I mean, just the way that they kind of take all the spots, it is difficult, especially when you see it open.
This block on 15th and L is the prime example. The valet staging area not only takes up this white loading zone, but also 1, 2, 3, 4 metered parking spots.
I'm seeing empty parking spaces that could potentially be used.
John Newman owns the valet company that operates that block and says he gets a permit from the city to use the space in front of businesses.
And we're going to be using it to actively load and unload vehicles. We're going to have that's our landing, that's our queuing area.
But a new parking bill of rights proposed by Assemblyman Mike Gatto of Los Angeles could limit just how much room they get.
We do have a problem when valet parking companies try to tell the public that certain spots are off limits. The public owns the streets, not any private company.
I think that's a great initiative. I think, indeed, we pay for the parking. We pay for the streets with the tax dollars.
What's going to happen?
Newman disagrees and says it could hurt his business.
The city should be able to do whatever the city chooses to do. And the city chooses in this manner to go ahead and let us have a designated area.
Drivers hope there can be some sort of middle ground.
Well, I think a concession can be made so that valets could share that, but it's got to be something fair.
And valet parking is just one component of the Bill of Rights. It would also require cities to promptly allow people to park after street sweepers go through, and it would extend the law that allows you to park at broken meters. That expires at the end of the year. Reporting in Sacramento, Natalie Brunell, KCRA 3 News.